So I now want to shift to Kentucky basketball. The UK Wildcats missed the NCAA tournament this year in 2021. They finished the season with a 9-16 record. And I get it. At Kentucky, Coach John Calipari is dealing with a lot of young players year in and year out. A lot of one and done go through Kentucky. So pretty much every single year, it's a whole new different group. So I understand they have to constantly, preach a different message to a different group of players. But the bottom line is that John Calipari, during his 12 years at Kentucky, he is massively underachieved, okay? And so here's the thing. When John Calipari took the job to coach at the University of Kentucky, what I hope he realized he was getting himself into was this. When you take a job at the University of Kentucky, you're going to be measured on your Final Four appearances and how many national titles you win. And I'm sorry, people, but at Kentucky, one national title in 12 years is not going to cut it for most of the fan base. At least for me, it doesn't. I'm not a Kentucky basketball fan, but if I was, I would feel disappointed in John Calipari and what he's accomplished at Kentucky. Sure, Kentucky's been in the mix for a couple of years. Sure, they've been a relevant team, but now they came and make the NCAA tournament, and they have one national title win in 12 years. That's not good enough, okay? And a couple of years ago, I remember Kentucky was, 38-0. In 2015, they were 38-0. And John Calipari and the Kentucky Wildcats could not win the national title. They were the best team by far. It wasn't close. They were 38-0. 38 wins, 0 losses, heading into the Final Four, and they lost. They couldn't beat Wisconsin. And like I said, it'd be one thing if John Calipari was not getting star players, but that's far from the truth. John Calipari has had the privilege of coaching guys like Devin Booker, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, Karl Anthony Towns, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray. These are high-level NBA players, people. These are all-star level players. At times, John Calipari's Kentucky Wildcats have been by far the most talented team in the country, and some years it wasn't even close, and yet, with all that talent, John Calipari has only won one national title in 12 years. That's unacceptable, okay? I think John Calipari is kind of overrated a little bit. I don't think he's as overrated as Tom Izzo, just because I think people recognize Calipari's good, but not great. Meanwhile, people say that Tom Izzo's elite when he's not. But the bottom line is, I think that John Calipari is definitely underachieved at Kentucky. And heading into next year, I put John Calipari on the hot seat because, listen, I don't care how many new players you have to bring in. Going 9-16 at Kentucky is massively disappointing, okay, in any year. So, John Calipari, to me, is underachieved at Kentucky. He should be on the hot seat heading into 2022 or 2021, as I should say, because next year we're going to have the 2021 season and it bleeds into 2022. You get the point, but either way, I think John Calipari is underachieved at Kentucky. No doubt about it. One national title in 12 years is not good enough at a place in Kentucky where you're getting NBA caliber players year in and year out to come play for you. It's not good enough. John Calipari must step up his game, no doubt about it, as a head coach. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.